Hi guys, it's Ray here. Hope you're fitting well. So in this video, guys, if this doesn't shock you or motivate you to basically start your own business, I don't know what will, guys, okay, yeah, because this is happening, guys, okay, yeah, and when I speak about what I'm going to speak about in this video, I'm pretty confident you'll go, oh my God, I never thought of that. Because when someone said that to me many years ago, guys, and it's grown since someone said it to me, I was like, oh my God, yeah, I can't even believe that. Yeah, wow, good point. And what I'm talking about here, guys, okay, yeah, is the competition. It's growing every single year, probably every single month, actually. So think about it. Every single year, these new goalkeeping coaches get qualified in the United States, and obviously these goalkeeping coaches like me that come in from other parts of the world as well. So let's just say, for example, these like 500 new goalkeeping coaches come into the United States every single year. Now in reality there'd be a lot more, okay, but that's just for numbers. Let's say these just like 500 new goalkeeping coaches, and then let's say 100 goalkeeping coaches retire, but so there's still 400 new goalkeeping coaches, guys. But here's the problem: there's not 400 new teams starting up every single year, yeah. And then next year there's going to be more goalkeeping coaches, then more goalkeeping coaches. And what's happening, guys? And I've seen this happen already, guys. Sadly, okay. There's just too much competition. And competition for jobs, and that's why it's so important, guys. You've got to, I keep saying it, guys, have your own destiny in your own hands by having your own business. Because just think about what I'm going to say now, okay, yeah. So if you're a soccer club, okay, yeah, and you apply for a coaching, you apply for a goalkeeping coach, and let's say that you're thinking of maybe offering $30,000 a year. Now I know most soccer clubs probably don't even offer anywhere near that. So I'm just pulling figures out my backside here, guys, okay. So let's say they think, okay, we'll probably offer $30,000 a year. Then all of a sudden, there's like 50, 60, 70 goalkeeping coaches that are applying for that position. Is that going to motivate that soccer club to go, hold on a minute, do we really need to pay $30,000 a year? But also what's happening as well, guys, and I've seen this happening time and time again, where goalkeeping coaches, whether it could be a young goalkeeping coach who just wants to get their foot on the ladder. So they'll say, listen, don't give me $30,000 a year. I still live with my parents. $15,000 a year is fine. $15,000 a year is fine with me. Or you could have other goalkeeping coaches who have got good jobs, and goalkeeping coaching is something that they do on the side, and they might just say, listen, you know what, again, they just might want to get the foot in the door, so they say, look, listen, for the first 6 months, or I'll do it for free, it doesn't bother. It happens all the time, guys, okay, and I'm pretty confident if you sort of think on this, you might go, you know what, right, dear me, you might have even experienced that yourself. I know so many goalkeeping, you might be there now going, Ray, it's happened to me, I knew I was going to get the job, and I know, even though it wasn't said out loud, but I know the only reason why they gave the goalkeeping coaching job to someone else is because they took X amount of money per year less than me. Guys, it happens, okay? So you don't want to be, if you're not controlling your own destiny, you're in a race to the bottom, okay? Yeah. I know that you might say, oh yeah, but come on, these like the hourly rate, they've got to pay the going hourly rate. Guys, listen, I've been around soccer a long time. I've also got multiple businesses as well, guys, okay, yeah. So I'm more of an entrepreneur than a goalkeeping coach now. But I know so many business owners, guys, and these ways around it, okay, if someone's going to come into them and say, listen, don't have to give me $30,000 a year, I'm happy with $15,000. Trust me, they will find a way, okay, how to do that. Like myself, the visa that I've got for the United States, guys, it's a business visa. I'm over here on my own business again. Okay, I'm not relying on anyone else in the USA. I've brought my own destiny into my own hands. And then when someone wants to bring me in, they don't have to. They can't employ me. Okay, but these ways around it. Okay, yeah, because I'm my own entity, guys. Okay, yeah. So these. Again, I've seen it with myself, guys, these ways around it, okay, yeah. So the only thing that you can do, guys, seriously, okay, yeah, because you can't stop this competition, guys, okay, yeah. And I know a lot of people say, oh, the associations, I forgot the association now, like US Soccer, who are giving out these qualifications, they should stop. It's too much. I've had so many goalkeeping coaches saying to me they should stop, but why should they? Okay, that's their job. That's their job. They're a business as well. They've got to make money, but it's their business to obviously to get the education of goalkeeping coaching or any coaching up to the highest levels possible. So if people want to come and pay the money to get educated, quite rightly, they're not going to turn them away, guys. So there's nothing you can do. So you can't say, right, the answer's not saying, right, you've got to stop. You've got to have a limit on the goalkeeping coaching that you're going to give the certification to. First of all, that's not fair, and it's not right as well at the end of the day, yeah. You know, so the only way around it, guys, honestly, is by taking control of your own goalkeeping coaching destiny, and that's why it's so important to have this plan B, okay, yeah. Plan B should always be your own goalkeeping schools, okay, yeah. Even if it's just a few $100s a month, even if it just covers your car payment, your mortgage payments, ideally it should be both the car payment and the mortgage payment. That's something I always do with my goalkeeping coaches when they join Just for Keepers and J4K for the first time. I say, right, as fast as possible, okay, yeah, and I normally do it within 6 months. Let's make sure that we're covering your car payments and your mortgage payments, because once those biggest payments are covered, okay, guys, once your 2 biggest expenses are covered, I can't tell you the stress that takes off, the stress that takes off the goalkeeping coaches, guys. It did it to me, and the stress is, when you lift that stress, is fantastic. And I've seen it, I've helped hundreds of goalkeeping coaches do the same, and I physically see the stress lift off them when they're like, oh wow, I don't have to go cap in hand now to soccer clubs. I don't have to kiss people's backsides to get a job. Because when you've got that income in place, guys, it just gives you that confidence, because you know you've got that security behind you. Because, guys, I've been there myself, okay, yeah, so I'm not knocking anyone here. There's nothing worse when you've got to take an income less than what you want to take because you've got bills to pay. I've done that as a professional goalkeeper, guys. I signed for a couple of clubs, which I would never have signed for, but literally I was, you know, the end of the month I wouldn't be able to pay my mortgage, so I had to sign, and I knew it was the wrong decision, but that's what finances does, or the stress of having no finances. So I'm not knocking anyone here, guys, because I've been in that same situation, okay? So that's why I stress, guys, if you can put yourself in a position where just at least your car payments and your mortgage payments are covered, if for whatever reason you've got to go and get that next job, you don't have to go cap in hand because you've got that security, okay? I promise you, guys, it'll be absolutely life-changing. Even if you don't do it Just for Keepers and J4K, I promise you, guys, if you do it, you'll probably email me one day and go, hey, Ray, I watched that video and I've done it, mate. I've never done it with you in J4K, which is fine, by the way, okay, yeah. I've never done it with you in J4K. I've done it on my own, and it's been absolutely life-changing, okay, yeah. Please do that, because it'd be much appreciated, okay? So, yeah, hope that makes sense, guys, okay? So that's one of the reasons why you need to take control of your own goalkeeping coaching destiny, create a legacy for yourself, because you don't want to be, guys, you don't want to be on a race to the bottom like sadly most goalkeeping coaches are. So I hope that makes sense, guys, yeah? Okay, all the best. Take care for now.